Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Friday, July 11th, 2025. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. The St. Kitts and Nevis Defence Force hosted an open day on Tuesday, July 8th at the War Memorial in Charlestown. The initiative was part of the 28th anniversary celebrations, marking the establishment by law of the full-time regular Defence Force on July 8th, 1997. The Open Day was the second major event in a month-long calendar of activities. Warrant Officer Nigel Keynes is the Operation and Training Officer for the Defence Force.
Today we're speaking about and working along with the Coast Guard, the Infantry, as well as the Cadet Corps. Now the Cadet Corps has two elements. They also have an Infantry and a Sea Cadet. So the same concept of the military full is the same concept the Cadet Corps has as well.
From the Coast Guard to the infantry and engineering units, the displays highlighted the diverse roles of the Defence Force.
We have a display of some of the uniforms that we wear and some of the equipment that is being used by the Defence Force, the infantry. We have the shoes, the boots, of course, the different belts and the berets. Over on this table, we have a display of items used at the Coast Guard. So we have the different tanks, the life vests, the buoy boards, and what's not, and some simple medical kits. Out here we have something new that we are introducing to the cadets for combat training. It's not that we're teaching them to fight, but we're just teaching them for basic self-defense and how you would normally use the pebble sticks. All right. And over here we have some riot gear and some vests. The basic MREs, E-tools, LBEs, helmets, and a med kit, a first aid kit. And this is just a camp shower, or it's actually doubled as both a shower and a toilet.
Throughout the day, members of the public stopped by to engage with the soldiers and experience firsthand the equipment, gear, and lifestyle of the men and women who serve the Federation with honor and discipline. The St. Kitts and Nevis Defence Force thanks all who took the time to interact and show support. A coordinated early morning operation conducted on Wednesday, July 9th at His Majesty's Prison on St. Kitts has led to the seizure of a significant quantity of contraband. The operation was conducted between 4:30 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. by a joint team, including members of the Special Services Unit, Anti-Narcotics Unit, and the Joint Security Operation Tactical Team of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force. Personnel from the St. Kitts and Nevis Defence Force Infantry, St. Kitts and Nevis Customs and Excise officers, and officers of the St. Kitts and Nevis Prison Service. The operation was conducted under the oversight of Acting Commissioner of Corrections Spencer Isaac and other senior law enforcement officials. The search of the entire prison facility and compound resulted in the discovery and confiscation of 15 cellular phones, a quantity of marijuana, improvised weapons, cigarettes and tobacco, lighters, containers of fermented liquors, and various other prohibited items. These findings form part of ongoing efforts to reinforce the integrity and security of the correctional system and to prevent or intercept any coordination of criminal activity from within the facility. All contraband items were taken into police custody to aid with the ongoing investigations. Still to come.
And so we are working towards also revamping and upgrading that area, as well as improving the ventilation in that space to make it more effective for use.
The details after this break.
I'm Wakely Daniel, Permanent Secretary in the Office of the Premier. As Permanent Secretary, I wish to salute the vision of our fourth national hero, the Right Honorable Dr. Simeon Daniel. It was his foresight that led to the establishment of the Nevis International Financial Services Industry, an industry that has contributed tremendously to the overall socio-economic development of the people and island of Nevis. Today, I recognize the contribution of this giant of a man as the administration commemorates the resilience and fortitude of the Nevis international financial services industry. Best wishes and congratulations.
Welcome back. The Honourable Janelle Nesbitt recently gave an update on infrastructural developments in the Nevis Island Administration's Ministry of Health. She noted that work continues on a number of projects at the Alexandra Hospital.
So some of those that are ongoing is the complete overhaul of the pharmacy at the Alexandra Hospital. That project is nearing completion at the end of July. We have basically torn out all the structures inside and we have refabricated it with more environmentally friendly material to suit the environment, as well as redone the flooring with medical grade flooring. This will make it more conducive to both the workers and individuals accessing that facility. A similar project has started in the physiotherapy area, and so we are working towards also revamping and upgrading that area, as well as improving the ventilation in that space to make it more effective for use.
Work also continues on the Alexandra Hospital kitchen project.
And that project has been more or less completed for quite a bit of time, but we have been delayed slightly by global issues that we have very little control over on the island of Nevis. So we have now secured the transformer, which has been the missing piece for that project, and we are working on the installation of that. And so you can keep your ears out shortly for the fact that that aspect of renovation, which will house a brand new kitchen, new equipment, as well as offices and facilities for our nutrition and dietetics specialists.
Minister of Health, the Honourable Janelle Nesbitt, was making a presentation at the NIA's Town Hall meeting on July 3rd at the Franklin Brown Community Centre. Meantime, the final town hall meeting in the 5-part series hosted by the Nevis Island Administration will take place at 7 p.m. on Sunday, July 13th at the Red Cross quarters in St. Paul's Parish. Similar town hall meetings have been held in the parishes of St. John's, St. Thomas's, St. James's and St. George's.
This is an exercise in democracy, it's an exercise in transparency. We have said and continue to say that we are the most transparent government this island has ever had. We are always available, and this town hall engagement is yet another example to another avenue, I ought to say, to allow our people an opportunity to interact, to share their ideas, to share their concerns.
The Nevis Island Administration's town hall meetings are also broadcast live via Nevis Television Facebook page and Nevis Newscast YouTube channel. In commemoration of the Federation's 42nd anniversary of independence, under the theme Perpetual Progress, a Sustainable Future in View, the Prime Minister's Office announces the opening of nominations for the 2025 National Honours Awards. These prestigious awards recognize exceptional citizens whose dedication, innovation and service have significantly advanced the nation's sustainable development and embody the spirit of perpetual progress. Copies of the nomination form are available at the Premier's Ministry on the second floor of the Social Security Building at Penny's. Nominations can also be submitted digitally via the link on your screen. The public is urged to nominate deserving individuals whose achievements resonate with the criteria of the award categories. Each nomination must include a completed form and a detailed profile highlighting the nominee's contributions to St. Kitts and Nevis. All nominations must be received by July 31st, 2025. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.